O te mua lava ona o whātulo atu I le paia, whaatafa whao le maota. Whaatalo whaatu I lawa fionga I le tamaitai pāle mia o Samoa, lawa fionga fia me na omi mataafa. Ta oto ia le paia o Samoa ua poto. Tu lou le whaafafonga o le atunuu. Whaafetai lau susunga I le whaafeangainga. Whaatalo whaatu I le ofisa o le komisina o suluwhainga o Samoa I le nei aso whaitau lia. Tu launa le ngangana, se itali atu fisili no tu ina mai I le whaaperetania. Your Excellency Fiame Naomi Mataafa, distinguished guests, I'm sorry I cannot be with you today as I'm in Fiji in a symposium on cultural heritage and tolerance in the Pacific, and will be speaking on two relevant themes: sustaining traditional practice in a modern world and religious freedom and interfaith dialogue. When I returned from university studies in New Zealand in the mid-1980s, I was appointed to the National Youth Committee and the National Media Committee, agencies of the Governing Council of the Baha'i Faith in Samoa and American Samoa. I came to learn about the issues facing many people in Samoa. I came to realize that there can be a disconnect between what people say in the discourses of society and how they behave in their homes and villages. My career as a freelance journalist began in the late 80s. This is when I became passionate about filmmaking. Film is a powerful way to convey a message in an oral society like Samoa. Over the past 4 decades, I've written hundreds of articles that have been published by local and regional media houses. I've also written a children's story about a blind girl who faces and overcomes discrimination. This work has been printed in Braille by the Samoa Blind Association, and a few years ago, a German friend who read the story translated it into German. I've also produced close to 60 films touching on many different but related themes. These include aspects of Samoa's rich culture, religious freedom, human rights, gender issues including violence against women and girls, the particular issues faced by persons with disabilities, environment and climate change, development and trade, health and the promotion of a plant-based diet, education, archaeology, and Samoa's unfolding history. With support from the ACP EU, I'm currently producing a film about the making and use of stone tools and stone adzes. To'i whawhau. There are many reasons why I do this work. My childhood experiences has steered me along some of the pathways I've explored. Being able to share information to inform readers and viewers is a privilege I do not take lightly. Some of my work exposes the underbelly of Samoan society, and this has not sat well with many Samoan audiences. Human rights can be both contentious and divisive. Climate change can be denied. And I'm often asked, what about the violence against men and boys? In one case, I was told that I need to better frame my film on gender-based violence with what they consider to be the right opinion, after listening to a man telling me in an interview that we should change the word sawaina, violence, to aoaina mamafa, heavy instruction. Her aunt and uncle, she told me, argued at various points throughout this film because I did not share what she thinks is the correct view. In another instance, I was told that I was like a modern-day Margaret Mead, duped by village women who were simply acting for the camera and saying what they thought the men in the room would want to hear, that the violence perpetrated against them was their fault. The women themselves are to be blamed. These critics motivate my efforts. But the greatest influence to my work has been the teachings and principles of the Baha'i Faith, with its watchword of unity and diversity. As we enter and navigate our existence in the next world-changing evolutionary step, the age of artificial intelligence, I hope that my work still serves to inform, to educate, to promote a healthy introspection into society to engender community conversations, and ultimately to inspire and gradually contribute to change that may make Samoa a more peaceful and harmonious society and takes better care and stewardship of nature. Through writing articles and producing films about these issues, I hope to inspire people, young and old, who are willing to reimagine and reshape Samoan society and our relationships with each other and the environment. We all have a role to play, and even if a few of these people find inspiration from my work's purpose is served. Whaafetai mai e soifua.